Today we will be learning about geography tools. Our learning target is to explain what geography teaches us about and that we can explain tools that help us learn about geography. What is geography? Let's go ahead and we will read a story to teach us about geography. The planet that we live on is covered with oceans. Oh, you can see it in the pictures here. Mountains, deserts, and valleys. It's filled with cities, neighborhoods, farmlands, and people of many different cultures. The study of the Earth's features and how people are affected by the Earth is called geography. When we learn about geography, we use and study maps. You can see he's holding a map here. When we learn about geography, we examine and study natural landforms on Earth. Go ahead, tell me what this landform is. It's a volcano. When we learn about geography, we study bodies of water like oceans. Oceans are the largest body of water, friends. When we learn about geography, we also learn about people and places. We learn where and how people live. There are many types of tools that we use to help us learn about and study geography. And here's one of those tools in this picture. Do any of you know what this is called? Well, if you don't yet, you're going to find out. Let's first talk about maps. So maps show us where to find places and things. A compass rose, that's pictured right up here, is a symbol on a map that helps us to determine directions. On a map, we use the directions north, south, east, and west to help find places and things. On our compass rose, it has N, which stands for north, E, which stands for east, S, which stands for south, and W, which stands for west. While maps are used to find unfamiliar places, compasses are used to find directions. A compass is a tool that uses magnets to help a person figure out which direction is north, south, east, and west. Have any of you used a compass before? I know it's something that's taught about in Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts, or maybe if you go hunting, you might know somebody that uses a compass as well. This compass looks kind of like the compass rose because it has the N, E, S, and W for north, east, south, and west. The way that it's different, though, is that this compass uses a magnet to help you find which direction you are walking. So the compass rose will always look like this. It doesn't change, the little symbols inside. But inside this thing spins and can help you figure out which direction to walk. We can also use a globe. That's what that picture was from the beginning of our story. And we can use the globe to study and learn about geography. A globe is a three-dimensional model of the Earth. We use a globe to find large bodies of water. I see some, they're blue. Continents, countries, and also cities. People can also use an atlas to study and learn about places in our world. An atlas is a book or collection of maps. The maps show specific regions of the Earth. An atlas can show us what the Earth's surface looks like in a certain area. So what you need to remember is an atlas is a book full of maps. Many people use GPS systems to help them navigate. To navigate means to get from one place to another. GPS stands for Global Positioning System. A satellite in space sends a message to your electronic device to help you figure out directions and paths to get from one place to another. I use a GPS a lot, friends, when I'm going to a new place, and I bet your families and parents and grandparents do too. We have GPS or global positioning systems located on our cell phones and even in our cars. Geography tools can help us learn and study places on Earth. Geography is important because it helps us learn about the world. Let's take a look here. This is something you'll be doing on your own in a little bit. We are going to discuss which word matches with which picture. So we have atlas, map, and globe. And we're going to look at these three pictures and decide, which word goes with which picture? Any ideas to start? Well, I remember that atlas is a book of maps. So that atlas goes there. Well, and then I remember that a map, well, that's what we see in the atlas. It's a picture of an area. Finally, the globe, well, that's the 3D model of the Earth. Next, we're going to talk about compass, GPS, and the compass rose. Well, I remember that the compass, that's what uses magnets to tell me where to go, and you use it in Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts. A GPS is a global positioning system that maybe your parents use on their cell phones. Well, that means the compass rose is here, and that's just a symbol on a map that tells you what direction is on the map. Alrighty, you'll be doing this again on your own, sorting the words with the pictures and definitions.